Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and the reign of the Benevolent Tyrant. We are resuming with an end turn phase because there is nothing else for us to do. And boy, do I have a lot to talk about today. But first of all, I'd like to apologize there was no episode yesterday because, well, I'm a lazy sod that had a lot of reading to do. Ah well, what can be done about it? But we're back today, and lots of thoughts. Lots of thoughts. Whenever I play this game, I have a tendency to think about the Three Kingdoms obsessively. Its history, the game itself, all sorts of things. One of the things that I was thinking about is there's actually a mod. I looked through the recent mod list, and people have been busy. Okay, very busy. One of them is to indeed put Empress Her and Liu Hong as deployable characters. And they even have their own models. It's not quite as unique as what I think CA would do, but they're pretty unique. They basically took particular female and male models and then tried to put, slightly alter armor that already exists in the game for them. It looks pretty good. I'd use it. Unfortunately, it is not safe game compatible, so we'd have to start over. We're not doing that. Not doing that at all. We're also not recruiting an army, so I don't know why I clicked on that. We have Herjin here at Hene, and a mountain is interrupting my ability to zoom in. And Zhang Liang staring at us.
For order.
Yep, that's what's happening here. And I don't know if there's much else we can do. We could try and ambush and pull them out, because we are not presently replenishing, which is a little concerning. A lot concerning, actually. And we have 8 turns before we can actually replenish, using the Empress, of course. So our options: ambush in between the Yue farmlands and Hene, or go for the Hene farmlands.
Order will spread
But he
throughout.
will immediately attack Hene, completely convinced of that. And he will not be able to break in immediately. Which is a thought. It is a thought. So he will have to build siege engines. So we could just sit here and wait for our friends, I hope. Liu Chong is going to go kill Huang Shao, then he's probably going to, go this way. $5 is what I bet on. So how is this reinforcement radius? If we go here, we're within radius. Wait, why am I... There we go. So we're going to go here and ambush. Just double checking. Right here, this pixel.
Marching.
We'll see what happens.
Lying in wait.
Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. The other army that was standing next to him has moved on with their life. So now that we've decided what to do with the Imperial Army, hard decision. Trust me. We now have to decide on who we're going to annex. We cannot annex yet, but I have a plan to try. No, not diplomacy. Ownership. And I have a few candidates. Here are my candidates. Okay, no judging. Some judging can be allowed. Liu Bei, of course, not really for his territory, even though he has 4 counties, but for Liu Bei, Zhongfei, and Guan Yu. It'd be cool to have the God of War on our hands, even though it looks like they might be in trouble. Although Tao Qian's coming to support, which is odd. The other option, Big Daddy Dong. Slightly thinner Daddy Dong. Because look at this. He is probably going to take all this territory, the unclaimed ones right here, and then he could move into the mountains, or he could just go after Baigong Boyu, because he is at war with him due to the Empire War. And that would give us Big Daddy Dong, who I've actually never featured on the channel. Fun fact. And we'd immediately be at war with, or in position to take this area. Because I'm pretty sure Big Daddy Dong can just smack him down. Give him to smack down. His army is not impressive in the slightest. He does have a multiple boat cross-thrower, but... Cross-thrower? Crossbow. A thought. Another candidate is, of course, the Han Empire. Their territory is spread all over the place. Here, 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 and here. It would overextend us, but it would give us a lot of food, which is a thought. A good thought, I think. A lot of food and a lot of income, and they don't really have any armies. So we wouldn't really inherit anyone that we'd have to pay for. The only downside to this, the main downside to this, would be once we win the Mandate War and all hell breaks loose, we're going to lose this territory incredibly fast. In the blink of an eye. Probably all be gone. So the other candidate is, I don't really want Wang Rui, even though he does have a sizable, respectable amount of territory. The other candidate is Shi Jie. Now, Shi Jie, in most campaigns, kind of just huddles in his little corner and doesn't do a whole lot. But in this campaign, all this territory is undiscovered. So my thought is we're going to wait a little bit. We have to get 400 political influence anyway. So wait a little bit, let him pay the price of colonizing these areas, and then just take it from him. Because that will give us some rice paddies, which are the best source of food, and some spice markets, which, I love my spice. Steal the food trade from the Dutch. That wasn't a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. And now, with all that out of the way, there are two things left to talk about. One is a history thing. Oh, Zhang Fei's down. Or Zhang Fei. I love history. And actually, it makes more sense for me to do it afterwards, I think. So the next thing is a wonderful tip that I received from... We're so zoomed out. A wonderful tip I received from a commenter on the first episode, which thank you. If anyone else has any tips, I'd love to hear them. But the tip is how to actually rid ourselves of the eunuchs very quickly. Wang Xiao is dead. Succeeded by Sheng Len. And Sheng Len's dead. Yep, that was probably Liu Hong. We could pick him up as well. My only concern about picking up Liu Hong or Yuan Shu, who just kind of gone across the Central Plains, is, again, once all hell breaks loose, the Central Plains is a bad place to start. Terrible. There's just conflict everywhere. But I mean, we're kind of close to Shen and Yingchuan, and it would give us a lot of food. Alright, hold on. Liu Hong just bumped to the top. He's now the top contender for annexing, because he's also right next to our territory. So it would make sense. I like this idea. Our ambush didn't work.
Trust instinct.
But anyway, the tip that I received, it's risky. Okay, it's risky and frisky. Literally, actually. And that is, I thought you could just do it from this list, which would have been really convenient, but you have to go over here into your court and request aid. This will reduce a single character, whoever you request from, their satisfaction by 40 for 10 turns, and it will reduce satisfaction by 10 faction-wide. So basically, when you still have all the eunuchs in your court, you just go to each eunuch and request aid. You'll get money from it, we get 1,000, and it will upset them a lot. Now this is incredibly expensive because you'll have to promote everyone that you want to keep, and you have to be incredibly careful of... Well, never mind. It's only this guy. I was thought that Imperial Chancellor and Grand Tutor, if they left, it would spark a civil war, but it's just the faction heir, which starts as this guy Liu Hong. So basically, you just go to all the eunuchs and request money from them. And they leave of their own volition. Remember, when a character leaves your own faction, they'll bear a grudge against you, and probably won't come back. But you don't want the eunuchs to come back. At all, really. So it's a little dangerous for us to do it right now because we don't have a big treasury, even though that would help us out. And I was looking through it. Hold on. Okay, I don't want you. I was looking through our options on who to request money from. And we have two ways of doing this. Way one, is we have these two who are administrators that we could request from. I'm not sure if we should kick them out before they leave. Because we don't need political aid to do this, right? Ah, we do. Crap. Or we could just replace them in the minister building. I'll check. So we have these two, which would bring them down to, like, this one would go to 45. This guy would go to 26. So we need to at least do it 5 more times to get the global satisfaction decrease to effect, to get them to get out. So we could do it for Jiu Dan, Feng Feng, who I don't really care about, which leaves one more. So we could just appoint a eunuch as administrator then. These two aren't eunuchs, but they are bureaucrats, and I don't want them. Because we have Gongsun Zan. He's the only bureaucrat. Well, him and Kong Rong. They're the only bureaucrats that I'm going to tolerate. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to do that soon. Not yet, though. I want to make sure our food is stable, and right now it's not. I mean, right now it's stable, but it's not going to be stable if we do that. And unfortunately... We cannot have the Emperor in, especially if we do that plan. So we're going to go here and increase our food supply. Is that enough, Han Fu? Han Fu is our good friend, mostly because his faction was destroyed, and now he has no choice but to be our friend. Poor guy. Poor feller. Looks like it's Han Fu. Alright. Here you go. We could put one more slot in, but what do we want it to be? We have the Empress Her here, even though she's not doing anything at the moment. She's just here. For fun. We don't need public order. Speaking of public order, actually. You know what? We might actually stabilize our food if we do this. Blip. Blip. This might stabilize our food next turn. We'll do this. And then request aid from a bunch of people. This could be fun. Could also be terrible. You know what? We're doing it. Let's see what happens. Oh, although I think a lot of our food is coming from this. Okay. We will observe the situation. And see what happens. Gorgia. We could even offset this with using Gorgia. We are going to have to pay him, because he's currently not in court. But he's going to get a court position once the eunuchs leave, so... Is this peasantry? Do we care about that? I mean, it'd be a tiny, tiny, tiny boost. So tiny. We could even get reserves here. I don't know what I want. Do I want anything? No. We definitely don't want to put in reward the filial and incorrupt at the moment. They're probably going in eventually, but not yet. Not yet. Saijun. Oh yeah, we picked you up, didn't we? Think you're a nice fella. Probably. Yuan Shao's gonna leave us eventually. I guess we just keep ambushing here. They didn't discover us. I don't think. Wouldn't it pull you out of ambush if they discovered you? But anyway, the final thing I wanted to talk about for sure is history. Now, as I mentioned, whenever I play this game, hey, ambush success, and it is Zhang Liang. It's a decisive victory because we have reinforcements. Do I delegate this? Nah, we'll fight it. It's our first fight, our first ambush. Oh, boy. Maybe I should delegate it. They're probably going to screw me over. But anyway, the history lesson is actually with Herjin. And when I was thinking about the Three Kingdoms, one thing that frequently comes to mind is, what is the spark? What is the moment in history when the Three Kingdoms period really kicked off? And there are probably a lot of correct answers. Many correct answers, I'm sure. But one thing that sticks in my mind. Did we just all go from one side? It's like 180 seconds for that to place. Crushing them like this is good, but then we are very vulnerable. Our ranged units are anyway. That's fine, right? We're fine.
Take heed, warriors.
We're probably going to be killing these guys first. The moment in history where I really think
Steel yourselves.
the Three Kingdoms period started off
Ready.
is
The time has come. To attention.
when it was after the death of the Emperor. Our Emperor, actually, Emperor Ling. After the death of the Emperor,
At the ready.
Herjin,
Imperial warriors. Make
our
ready.
lovely butcher of the Her,
Cavalry.
didn't like the eunuchs at all. Not even a little. And
Prepare. Crossbow. Attend.
he called in Yuan Shao, for some reason I don't remember,
The time has come. Take heed, warriors.
and asked him, what do we do about the eunuchs,
Cavalry.
who had a lot
To
of power?
attention.
And
Empire's best. Steel yourselves.
Herjin had a very simple plan for dealing with it.
Destroy them.
You know, Occam's razor sort of thing. The simplest solution is often the correct one. And his plan was to kill them all. Yep, just kill them all. And,
Ready. Fire.
Yuan Shao agreed, actually. He wanted to kill them all, too. But the person who did not agree
Stand ready.
was someone
Show no
who
mercy.
the eunuchs
To
had a
attention.
lot of influence over. And that was the
Imperial
Empress. Empress Her did not agree with killing all the eunuchs.
warriors. Stand ready.
And that's
You
probably
are no warrior at all.
because the eunuchs paid her a lot.
Honor. Hurry.
So, to convince the Empress, who was the Empress Dowager at the time, who has a lot of power,
Run. Craven.
Yuan Shao called in a particularly bloated warlord.
Move. Do not be
This
late.
is not going well, huh?
March at
A particularly bloated warlord known as
Move out quickly.
Big Daddy Dong. Just kidding.
Ready,
His name is
loyal
Dong Zhuo
warriors.
from Zhang Liang. And
Take heed, warriors.
Big Daddy Dong,
Move.
don't interrupt this.
Unleash fury.
Big Daddy Dong came, as requested, to Luoyang
Prepare.
with his army. All of it.
At the ready. Melee.
And so,
Make ready.
what he ended up doing,
Down dead.
well, I kind of skipped part of the story. As Big Daddy Dong was on his way, the eunuchs were like, hey, I heard Her Jin's trying to kill us.
Ready.
So what should we do about that?
Prepare.
And the eunuch's response was,
We have
well,
killed an enemy general.
kill him first.
Go, go, go.
Which is pretty reasonable, honestly. So, oh, I need to run away.
Run.
So,
10. Double time.
the eunuchs lured,
Strike.
oh, don't run through the spears.
Go, go, go.
The eunuchs
To
lured
battle.
Her Jin
Unleash fury.
to some desolate part of
Show
the
no mercy. Steel
the place,
yourself.
the palace,
Fire. Double time. Run, run.
and killed him.
Faster.
The way they lured him was with a forged letter from
Hurry.
the Empress
Move.
Dowager, who is,
Crossbows.
mind you,
At the ready.
Her Jin's sister.
Let fly. Load your bolts.
So he came,
Attack. How many have you killed? Not enough.
and the eunuchs killed him in a
Is
surprise
that your best?
attack.
Come on, try harder.
Now, Yuan Shao, learning of this,
The time has
decided to kill all the eunuchs.
come. Our success looms large.
Makes sense,
Move,
doesn't it?
Move.
You killed my friend, I kill your friends. And you.
Ready.
Now,
Cavalrymen.
a fight between
To
the
attention.
eunuchs and the
March at
general, well,
Stand ready. The enemy
and Yuan
general
Shao
falls. Ha!
did,
Die if you cannot surrender.
not end well, to put it lightly.
Destroy them.
Run away from the spears,
Move.
please.
Take heed, warriors.
And Luoyang ended
Move
up
out
burning.
quickly. Make ready. At last. Our
And so-
reinforcements are arriving.
The capital was burning.
Warriors of the throne. Ready.
The eunuchs
Go, go, go.
were in
To
conflict
attention. March
with
at the
Yuan
double.
Shao, so there's a bunch of fighting. And the
Make ready.
eunuchs were like, oh no,
Attend.
this is bad.
Kill them.
And so they
Take
let the
heed,
emperor,
warriors.
of course, the
Faster.
young emperor Liu Bian,
Double time.
they told him to flee.
Crossbow.
And so Liu Bian and his
Finish
brother,
missile.
Liu Jie, fled from the palace.
Stand ready. Spears ready.
Which she might be thinking at this point was,
Ready.
okay, that
Loyal
makes sense.
warrior.
Right? That makes sense.
Craven.
But remember Big Daddy Dong, who was on his way
The time
to the
has
capital
come. At the ready.
with his entire army?
Open fire.
Yep, Big Daddy
Steel
Dong
yourself.
found the emperor, the young
Attack.
emperor,
Do
outside
not relent.
of Luoyang, just
Horses.
roaming about in the hills.
Make haste.
And when you arrive to the capital with your entire
Our men
army,
have no ammunition. They cannot fire.
and you have the emperor in tow, I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do, is there? You're now the emperor. Well, regent. And of course, Dong Liu Bian did not well, he did become emperor. He even got a name, special name. Kind of like how our name is Liu Hong, but we're Emperor Ling. I don't remember what it was, though. But then Dong Zhuo was just like, I don't like Liu Bian. And so he killed him. And made Liu Jie the emperor. And so I like to think that He Jin kind of sparked the Three Kingdoms period. Because if it wasn't for his idea to kill the eunuchs wouldn't have killed him. Well, they probably would have still killed him, but they probably would have waited a little bit.
Let
Maybe.
feasting
It's hard to say
commence.
what would have happened. History is a bunch of what ifs, right? I hope that we can replenish this army, or this
Restore
unit.
order.
I remember in the early version, Lionheart lost 2 units and they just disappeared from the army forever. So I hope that doesn't happen to me. Well, Gongdu's on the move. here's my fun history lesson with Harjin, who perhaps, maybe, perhaps not, single-handedly started the Three Kingdoms period. Loyal versus dutiful. You host two friends for dinner who, between meals, engage in lively discussion about the nature of loyalty. One argues that loyalty to one's lord is the very purpose of life, while the other posits that heaven demands our loyalty, and that heaven is above any one man. They talk, and you listen. Of course we're going to go with Harjin. You agreed that the heavens should be our guide. That arm, it's gone.
That's your passion.
It's gone. Well, that sucks. Does this pull him in? What's happening here?
Show them heat. Let
No.
fury explode and lay them low.
Maybe I should have gone after him. That might have been a good idea. I could starve them out. We're probably fine here. We're gonna take
Fire
kids.
burns in my soul, ceaseless and strong.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Now we take the
Nah.
fight to them.
It's always a good
No
idea to fight.
quarter.
So apparently you can't replenish parts of the Imperial Army. That's good to know. We could just get rid of that, this entirely, this regiment, and put in a good friend Kongrong. I can't deploy this out here, can I? No. Alright, then it's wasted, because we're gonna have to go in.
Attend.
So making one giant line.
The time has come. To attention.
The line of Pa. Unfortunately, it is... Oh, I should have waited, huh?
Spearman!
Lesson learned.
Take heed, warriors.
I needed to wait because it's snowing.
Steel yourselves.
And it wouldn't be snowing if I waited one turn.
Cavalrymen.
Which just means we're really slow. They're slow too. But I don't know if it's as
Ready.
detrimental for
At the
them
ready.
as it is for us.
Empire's
It's
back.
fine. What are you doing? Oh, you're just here, huh?
Prepare. Stand ready.
It's fine.
Take heed, warriors.
We could do this. Hmm. I don't really use stances. Perhaps not enough.
Make
Perhaps
haste.
that's a weakness of mine.
Spears.
Actually, we could probably just... Wait, are they coming to me? Hello? Okay, hold on.
Attend, Imperial soldiers.
Let's change my mind.
To attention. Double time.
I'm going to fast forward though, because they're very slow. They're super slow. Again, because winter. See if we can move up and kind of hide these units, maybe, perhaps. We've already begun shooting, which is a good sign.
Look the enemy run.
I don't really use
Craven!
these units very often. The crossbow horsies, which is of course their technical term. Who wants to duel? We can go ahead and pop this, because we are being shot at. We're still fast forwarding, because everything is super slow. Now we're going to slow it down. Slow it down.
At the ready. Ready. Double
Fortunately,
ready.
it seems
Our
some of
general
them
needs our aid.
are not interested in fighting.
Steel yourselves. Warlords.
Hmm.
To attention, spearmen. Cavalry. To attention.
We're going to go shut down their
Make
archers.
ready. Hurry. Move. Spearmen. Destroy them.
Everything being slow is kind of convenient.
Ready, loyal warriors. Strike.
Kind of.
Take heed, warriors.
We're kind of just obliterating them as well.
Make ready.
I mean, it's called the Imperial Army for a reason, right?
Fire. The men are
Remember,
out
this
of
is
ammunition.
a battle.
Stand ready.
In, of course, it's a battle. A battle in a settlement. Settlement battle.
At the ready.
So,
Fire upon them.
we can just
Stand ready.
win and call it a day.
The time has
Once
come.
Harjin puts the fear of the Emperor in everybody.
To battle. Run.
Kind of forgot about you guys. Sorry.
Do not relent. Fight. Ready. Attend. Steel yourselves. Attack. Let fly.
Huh. They didn't even get in. Get wrecked.
Horsemen. Look the enemy run. Craven.
Ooh, the captain's running.
Cavalry. Mount up.
All we have to do is kill this guy. Probably the other guy too.
Make ready.
Turn around.
March at the double. Unleash fury.
Get shot in the back. They don't like that. I mean, I imagine no one likes that much. Where are my other cav?
Prepare.
Oh,
Stand ready. Move. The enemy general falls.
G defectors. Well, I'm gonna kill you then.
Run!
Defectors shall die.
At the ready. Shoot!
Hence the whole
For the dynasty!
Benevolent
Go,
Tyrant
go,
thing.
go!
It fits with the theme. Really.
Steel yourselves. Move, move. Move out.
Don't like how everything is running away from me, though.
Ready,
It's
loyal
very disappointing.
warriors. Attend.
I'm trying to kill the captain, because I think the captain gives leadership bonus. Thing. That might not be true. Don't hold me to that.
The time has Our victory grows ever closer. Attend,
It'd grow closer if
Imperial
Herjin
soldiers.
could kill this. This wench. This healing wench. He doesn't have the healing ability. She's low level.
Ready to ride?
I think that guy's shattered. What's going on over here?
Ready.
This is a weird angle to
Fury.
command things from. I usually don't go this low, so it's new to me. New experience. I wonder where the map has gone. This is very hard, not legendary. I double checked. Remember? I don't know who hasn't broken yet.
Craven.
Ah, it was archers. Of course it was. Alright. Easy peasy. And they said it was a close victory. Poppycock. This thing did get 52 kills. Look at our archers. It's beautiful.
Order has been
Oof.
restored.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
This shows much potential.
Oh, they're coming back. Ooh. Okay, so it's Herjin's retinue comes back. The captain retinues do not. That's fair.
No.
I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this guy, though. Dong Chong. Hello. What are you doing? I don't know. Dong Chong might be leaving us. Perhaps. So let's put a point somewhere. Mama D, we were kind of gearing you out, huh? Unfortunately, Mama D, you don't like Liu Ji, and I do. Alright, our food problem is not much of a problem anymore. So let's have some fun, shall we? I'm a little concerned about this whole administrator thing, considering they give me food and do good things, but I wouldn't say I'm that concerned. Give me your money. Give me all your money. Don't really care about you either. We have plenty of people to replace you. And you. So that's 4 people, so someone, at least this guy's gonna get mad. And this guy. So now we have to check our... I don't know why I keep hitting escape. I do, but I don't know why. So we need Guojia the most. Hello. Okay. I like you, Guojia. You're sticking around. And remember, once we lose the people we want to lose, we can go ahead and... go ahead and reward the filial and the incorrupt or something. Looks like most people are still okay. Just one person left that I want to get rid of, really. I can't see eunuchs on this chart. It's kind of annoying. I can't see satisfaction on this chart. Kind of annoying. But the most important thing is we keep Guojia, Gongsun-zan, Kongrong, and Liu Ji. We could get a spouse. That's an option. Alright. Let's see what happens, shall we? Ooh. Look at that. The Emperor is friends with the Empress. All is well in the Empire. Oh, Zhang Liang. Oh, Liu Biao. Zhang Liang is dead. Liu Biao, ye bastard. I mean, we can go ahead and just take that from him. That's an option. Remember, you can annex individual... I'm going too fast now. Individual counties very easily. Here we go. Chen Gui has a discussion Chen Deng. There's another noble birth, Liu Lanyu. Excellent. Chen Dan has left, Don Gui has left, Bilan has left, Zhang Rang has left, Zhang Gong has left, Zheng Zhong is left. No! Kong Rong, why? My good friend. You find a messenger outside your quarters who hands you an elegant letter. I have been given orders to go to Beihai and help out there. It has been a pleasure serving you, and I hope we meet again in more pleasant times. So there are two options of why that happens. One, we reach Sping 187. That might have been a thing. I don't know. Option two, his satisfaction dropped below a certain level. Also a possibility. So we have 3 food. 3 food. Look at all the people we've evicted, though. Oh, it feels good. Alright, Guojia. What do you do here as Grand Tutor? You reduce corruption and increase satisfaction. Gongsun Zan? Holy... Gongsun Zan is an excellent Grand Tutor. What about you, Le Jeu? Character experience and available trade agreements. I don't want to make Gongsun Zan the Grand Tutor, but he is a damn good Grand Tutor. It's +6 bureaucratic influence, though. I mean, Kong Rong was there, so it's not like anything would change. And Guojia needs the satisfaction, but he doesn't do anything. Oh, Guojia. Why? Can I request from you again? Sure can. One. 6. So all I need to do is request from one more person. We could put... How mad are you? Yeah, we put in eunuch as Grand Tutor, and then we request from him. You're the most upset? Or most pleased? We're gonna lose so many people, but I think it's worth it. Request financial support from this character to your cause. Alright. We're probably gonna have to pay Guojia again. Make him the chief of Rent Courts. And Gongsun Zan. Again, keeping these guys is the most important. Luji's still fine. Judan's still staying? What the? Alright, we'll see what happens here. And then we're going to stop because I don't want too many people to get mad. I mean, I want people to get mad, but not that mad, you know? Mad, but not super mad. We also still have a few turns before we can do anything. Oh, we lost... Okay, that's why. Our food went down because we ended this, which means we just make more food. Easy. We need peasant as well. Kind of don't want to lose you, Saishun. I don't know why, but I don't. We're losing... That's fine, this is fine. Why are you not leaving me? I need you to leave me. Okay, I guess we're putting Saijun in here. That's it for now. We'll see the effects of our actions here in a minute. How's Yer looking? I might siege this. They upgraded. This is bold, but I think... possible? Especially if we starve them out. We'll see what happens.
Unleash fury!
Because we have Liu Biao next to us. I'm putting these here.
Attack!
Wait, how long is it? We have Liu Biao next to us. Oh
Show
man,
them
it's
heat!
4 turns. Fine.
Let fury explode!
We're not
and
replenishing
lay
anyway, so we
them
might as well
low.
wait. We have Liu Biao here, Taoqian here, Liu Bei nearby.
This is what
The
you
Imperial
train
Army is
for.
going to be destroyed, but I mean, what can I do? Can I recruit captains as Herjin? That's a thought. Okay, so we're going here for replenishment, so we need convicting drafts. 5 turns, so we can replenish the Imperial Army. Alright, let's see the consequences of our actions, shall we? Do I have more trade? I do, good. 1 more. Liu Bei, Tao Chen. I think it's gonna be Tao Qian. Yep, Tao Qian. Hello, my good friends.
有必要吗？
Tao Qian is a gentleman.
真令人愉悦。
Yeah, they're starting to get upset about mandated powers. We have to act quickly with the absorption thingy. I think it's gonna be... We'll see how much Liu Chong expands. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Retreat!
Okay. That was close. I'm kind of lucky he didn't come after me, actually. If Zhang Bao chased me, that could have been detrimental. I don't want to wait around 4 turns, though, to start replenishing. I want to take something. Xiao Mao declared war on Kongrong. Zhang Yan declared war on Beigong Yu. Now the problem is, look at all. Kongrong, my good friend. He's alone. He's not in our empire anymore.
我方洗耳恭听。
Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure some people will be upset. Oh. He's not interested. So Kongrong is all alone, which means these people nearby are probably going to declare war on him to get his territory. I wish Tao Qian could come help me here.
Not possible.
If I do this again... Who are you? Oh, Yuan Shu. I'm kind of afraid that Bang Xiao will be able to attack me. Or Zhang Zhao. Zhang Bao, even. I can talk.
Strike with fury.
If at first you don't succeed,
Spread in all directions.
try again.
Not today.
We'll see if Liu Biao or Taoqian come to help. That would be great. Okay, no one left. What? Okay, we have no Grand Suitor. He's gone. You're still here. Feng Feng is leaving next turn. How is our food issue? Food issue's good. Alright. There. Even Saijun is mad now. Who else is mad that I don't want to lose? They're mad, but they're not mad, you know? I like how the Empress is just chill. She's like, yeah, this is fine. The Empress was kind of corrupt. Don't tell her I said that, though. I love my Empress. Oh, do I have to make Garden Scenes and the Grand Tutor? Look at that, though. I'm gonna wait, because if I do make it now, it might upset the whole thing we're trying to do. We're not at threat of losing anyone important. So I'm kind of okay. Oh, Guojia. Hold on. Oh, Guojia. I kind of want to just make him Grand Tutor. Like, minus in corruption is good, don't get me wrong. What about you? It's just not good now, you know? Income peasantry. We're just checking everyone. We're just making sure that everyone is in a good position. I don't know if I want Yuan Shao here. Additional faction support means we take stuff over faster. So I think ideally we want someone else over here to become Grand Tutor, and then we want Guojia to come into this slot. One of these slots. I don't know which yet, but one of them. Income from commerce isn't bad. +1 satisfaction. Do you ever feel like some of these numbers are just made up? Because I do sometimes. Wait, +9 dynasty influence? +9? Don't you do just +3? Hold the phone. You do +9 as well. Why? Guojia, why are you so bad? I feel like... I get the feeling that if Empress Her becomes Grand Tutor, something terrible will happen. You know? I don't know why I get that feeling. I just do. I'm spending way too long on this. I'm sorry. I want... Oh, fine. I did it. He's so bad, though. He's such a terrible Grand Tutor. But I can't afford to lose him. I need him in my life. We don't have enough food to make Luoyang a big city yet. We need more public order, though. Okay. Let's lose everyone, and then proceed from there. Goodbye, everyone. Zhang Bao's coming back.
To continue would be our undoing.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, no. I just lost the Imperial Army. Oh, no. Okay, hold on, hold on. I think I'm save scumming. Yeah. I'm gonna save scum. Oh, this feels bad. So, I'm gonna have to apologize to everyone who hates save scumming. But, yeah. I thought that if I had to flee again, which was obviously something that I would probably have to do, I'd flee in the same direction and be away from the city. Alright, hold on. We're save scumming. Okay, we're back. I mean, nothing has ever happened. Ever.
I stand
Nope.
ready to defend the Empire
Not here.
against
I
all.
definitely didn't make a critical mistake and lose my entire Imperial Army. And... No, 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 no. So we're going to end the turn and then probably call it a day there. Again, I apologize to everyone who hates save scumming. Sometimes I hate save scumming too. But sometimes I still do it. Losing the Imperial Army like that is a huge mistake, and not one I don't think we could recover from it. You can recover from anything in Total War, but one that would take a long time to recover from. So, we're not going to do that. Thank you all for your understanding, and again, apologies. The alliance of Zhang Zhuan declared war on Kong. Oh, Kongrong. It's all gone wrong for you. We lost a few people. None of these are interesting. Our food issue is back because we don't have any administrators. Everyone's mad. How are we doing now? Gongsun Zhen is still upset. You're upset. Who are you again? Deng Sheng? I don't know. Oh, you're a bureaucrat. That's fine. Bureaucrat. So they should be leaving soon. We have a number of people to recruit, which we probably might. He's from Dongzhou. He's from Big Daddy Dong. He was there for... What? So he's probably a spy. Probably. Why can I not see these? You're not a eunuch. I'm so confused. He is from Bianzhang. Who the heck is that? You're lumbering, though. Loyal. Sai Yong from Taoqian. He was there for a single turn. Which means he probably came, was upset, and left. Scholarly superstitious. May randomly trigger superstition events for their own faction. And solitary. Also part of the Dynasty faction. He's from the Han Empire. He was there for a while. We're probably going to need people. So I'm almost to the point where I'm just going to accept them. I don't know about this guy from Big Daddy Dong, though. That seems sketchy. Sketchy at best. I feel like I've heard the name Gu of Sea before, though. Oh well. Hi, you. Come join me. Join my cause. We may as well get some more Warlord thing as well. It's another trade agreement. If we can get to 3, we can enable... Maybe we're not going to get to 3. The Han Empire wouldn't send a spy against their emperor, right? They totally would. You bastards. So the Guosi is way better than Zolin, but coming from Dong is terrifying. I mean, we might as well just absorb Dong at that point. Just gonna take them all, except for you. Fine. We need new people. Especially good ones. I wouldn't say that you're good. Anything food? No? Nothing food related? Okay. This would be nice. He'd actually make a great administrator here, but I need food. Fine. You don't want to give me food? We'll get food the hard way. The taxing way.
Follow the heart.
So we have... How many turns?
I feel the warmth of home.
3 turns until we can finally replenish here in Henne. So I think we're going to end up waiting. We'll watch what our friends do. We'll keep in mind annexing Liucheng, Dong, Zhou, Shiji, the Han Empire, Yuan Shu, all those good buddies as we continue to slowly climb political influence. We are 111. We need 400 for a faction annexation. So we'll hopefully see that next time as we continue to stabilize our territory and kick everyone out of our court. Sounds fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and you look forward to everyone leaving me next time. Bye-bye.